Hi, my name's Bob Linde. I'm an acupuncturist and herbalist in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we're going to talk about some herbal remedies that can be effective for ADHD in both children and adults, actually. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we contact a trained professional, since there are many causes and many reasons why somebody may be exhibiting the signs of ADHD. But some safe remedies that you can use in a majority of the cases of ADHD are things like Skullcap, magnesium citrate, the omega fatty acids, lavender oil, and something that's a little outside the realm of the usual herbal treatments, and that's something called auricular therapy, where we actually tape seeds onto pressure points of the ears. That's usually done by somebody who's been very well trained in that particular technique. So make sure that you acquire things like the American Skullcap, the magnesium citrate, the essential fatty acids, and lavender, at least to start. So one of the things that we often have to do is ascertain as to the exact reason why we're exhibiting the signs of ADHD. Since there are so many causes, some of them are genetic, sometimes it's food sensitivities, and sometimes it's just behavioral from a difficult emotional issue that's going on at the time. So once we can ascertain the real reason why we might have the ADHD, we can ascertain the best approach to the problem. But to go ahead and start with either a capsule, tea, or tincture of the Skullcap can be a very effective way to, throughout your day, to calm yourself down so that you can function. Other things that can be helpful in an herbal remedy is also things like passion flower and many, many other herbs within the Chinese formulary outside of the normal Western herbs that people are familiar with. The Magnesium Calm can be used in small dosages throughout the day, since oftentimes we'll find that constipation and insomnia go along with the ADHD. We can use that magnesium to help combat all of those problems. I particularly like using it at night, right about an hour before we go to bed, and it also will ensure that there's a good bowel movement. The dosages, of course, for all of these will depend on the individual, the type of product that you're using, their size, and their age. The essential fatty acids, the fish oils, are important to go ahead and start no matter what the cause is. That will have a very effective, although somewhat subtle effect, and will take time to really see the positive benefits over it. But the essential fatty acids are going to be helpful no matter the cause. The essential oil lavender can also be a great additive, so if there's peak times that a particular person is having difficulty, they can use that essential oil either in their immediate surroundings, on their clothes, or just a little bit dabbed on somewhere near their nose so that they're able to smell it. The auricular therapy, there are some great points that are used on the ear that have some great research behind it, using particular pressure points on the ear. So there's a number of points that we can access to specifically help with ADHD. The first point is Shen Men, located in the triangular fossa of the ear. Then there's a point actually directly opposite on the back of the ear. There's the point that's labeled as the lung area, that's particularly good for stress. And then also sympathetic, which is just up here on the inside flap. There's additional points that can be added based on the specific individual, but the primary points for that are the Shen Men, sympathetic, behind Shen Men on the back of the ear, and the lung point. So remember, consult a trained professional, ascertain what the real cause of the ADHD is, and go ahead and enjoy those 4 basic herbs and contact somebody for auricular therapy in order to combat your attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Thanks, and enjoy your herbs.